Many times when I'm introducing my company to people, they might ask, well, what differentiates you from the big guys? Or even, we've had a consultant come in before, we didn't really like what they did, so what are you going to do differently? And I totally understand your hesitancy for moving forward with another consultant, so let me show you what makes us different from the other guys. So a lot of the big companies, they love to put out big surveys, and there'll be multiple choice or something like that, and this is great for thousands of employees, right? They can fill in the boxes, or have their, say, how much on a scale of 1 to 10 do you like this certain situation? But it misses a lot of the chances for communication, where if they aren't enjoying something, you want someone to come in and say, why don't you like it? What else about this don't you like? What might be a solution that you see here? Secondly, they will take all the surveys, put them together, and create a large amount of data to give to you and say, oh, most employees don't like this, they do like this, etc., etc. But each employee has their own issues, and maybe the solutions are different as well. And so what Memiry Consulting does is focus on action plans that come from the communication, so that the employees know exactly what they should be doing to improve their situation, and also what the managers can do to help the employees and the company in general. Then a lot of times the larger companies will take the data from the surveys and just give it to only the managers and say, this is what we saw, this is what we recommend to do. And the team has no idea what's going on. The employees don't hear anything from the workforce optimization consultancy, and they're left in the dark, and they say, well, did anything actually happen from this? With Memiry Consulting, we create action plans for the entire team. We bring everyone in and say, this is what we saw, this is what we're recommending, and then we negotiate between the managers and employees. And even if something doesn't happen to go the employee's way, they at least know that the managers are considering the situation, and they might know the reason why they're not able to implement the solution that the employees are looking for. So it's very important to bring the employees in to make sure that they feel like they are part of the organization. After all, they're the ones that you are trying to get the information from and asking, why are you frustrated at your job? So a lot of the big companies will say, oh, the surveys are anonymous. And sure, if there's no name attached to it, that might seem anonymous. But if someone is filling out a form and they really want to talk about a specific person or a specific task that only they have to do, obviously a manager reading that will know, oh, this is that person because they're the only one who does that, or they're the only one who works with us, or I kind of know about the situation between this person and that person. And the employees know this and will be much less likely to actually fill something out, even though it is anonymous. So at Memiry Consulting, we do one-on-one surveys with the employees and talk to them in a room. So it creates a safe area for them to talk about and vent out all the issues that they might be having at the company without having somebody actually involved with the company to be hearing that. And so the consultant can filter through all of the emotions and all the details that they might be getting and create a general action plan that will help solve that issue without allowing those details to bubble up. Finally, many of these companies will come in and they'll give the data and give it to the manager and say, hey, this is what we recommend you do to change, and then head off. And you might need to contact them again later or something like that. Where Memiry Consulting, we want to create a relationship where we iterate on the action plans that we create for your company. So we work with the managers, we work with the employees and say, hey, here's what we want to do. And then we'll come back and say, were these action plans effective? And if they were implemented and they are not effective, what other things might we do to fix the problem? And then if they weren't even acted upon, maybe there's some other issues that we're encountering that we want to create new action plans towards that. And we will not stop until something is actually done at the company and something has changed and the employees and managers are happy. So yes, if you have many, many, many employees and you want that 1,000-foot view about who thinks what and percentages about the feelings that the employees have, go with the big guys. But if you're looking for a smaller, curated, one-on-one type of optimization, that's what we're here for.